This game is called Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. I was just browsing Steam and I came across this game and I was just like, because I was browsing RPGs because I wanted to play some RPG games, like old school, like Mad Father or The Witch's House or Ib. There's another one, Panatonic or something like that, I think it's called, or The Crooked Man, all of that kind of, you know, games. And for some reason this came up because I was looking at like To the Moon, etc. Looked at it and I was like, huh, okay, this looks interesting. It's a musical. I love musicals. And yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. It's like a choice-based game, so this will be interesting. I don't know how long it is. It's only like barely even 5 gig, so I don't know what to expect from this game. I did start off just to see what it was like, and it looks interesting, so I'm gonna play it. I didn't play much at all, so we'll just we'll rewrite that save because I didn't even get that far.
Four hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored? The band wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
What a weirdo. It couldn't be worse.
In your dream, was the stage on fire? Because otherwise, I find that hard to believe.
Whoa, can we do that for our next gig?
We are not setting the stage on fire, Brian. Please stop asking. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
Voice acting is pretty good. I'll give him that. I'm okay.
I'm fine, Freddie. I'm really okay.
Yeah? You don't seem okay.
Well, I guess I just thought this would be easier, you know? How did I even get here?
I know. It's okay, Grace. I'm right here with you.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home. Like a boat lost at sea.
This is very music heavy, apparently.
Not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen. is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free. Like a boat lost at sea.
Oh, someone's sneaking in.
With no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Awkward.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Thanks. I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or?
So this is about Greek gods, right? And I used to be obsessed
yes.
with like Greek mythology and gods.
Yes, I am.
Calliope is to do with music, right? It's like music and dance and stuff. Let's hear it.
Okay. Did you bring an instrument or some music?
She is the music, Grace.
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well,
with the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams unsung. All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Not bad.
like a boat lost at sea.
Though I'm about to
With no
rest,
sails, not a
you
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
How good. Choose your trait. Charming, kick-ass, or clever. Charming, this is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. In your face, this Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Sometimes you need to think your way out of a problem, right? This Grace is sneakier, smarter, and witty. See, I like clever. Kick-ass can wait, I guess. I don't know if this is like a trait that you constantly can add to, or this is like a once-off. I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with... I want to go with charming. But I kind of want to do clever as well. Let's go with charming. Soul and charisma. I know she's a musician. I do want to do clever though. Sneaky, smart, and witty.
upon my friends. Raise the alarm, I'll call for them. Do I have the heart to trust they'll keep me safe from harm?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right. I also know what it feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Calliope is like a muse, you know. So it inspires you. Oh, so there's like the clever option. Oh. Okay. Well, I can't choose that now, can I? What if I try? I can. I'm glad you did.
I'm glad you did. That was... I've never experienced anything like that before.
I'd be surprised if you had.
What was that? It felt like... the music was everywhere, like it was coming from inside me.
It always has, Grace. Just as it was when I walked in. May I ask you why you feel so... adrift? You're so young. Surely your life is... just beginning.
I mean, might as well be honest.
It would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well... I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Okay, weird. Okay.
About the audition. I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again, Grace. Perhaps soon.
Right. See you then.
Is there a magnet that say fridge on the fridge?
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be... What the... Calliope?
Oh, what the fuck?
I didn't know or else... I'm so sorry, Grace.
What? So I stopped at the point where it went to the loading screen the first go. So I have not played this. I'll get help.
Oh god, you're hurt. I'll get help.
No. No, you have to wait.
What?
You can't go. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope! Please? Please, come on.
What the hell? Is that like her essence or something?
What is that?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O. the fuck?
Oh, I can wait.
Hermes.
Take your time.
Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
Did you do this to her? We need help. Who are you? Arkin should go like, who are you?
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
What do you mean? What?
She really is dead, huh? Man. So, the chorus is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
Oh. The chorus.
The chorus? You mean the authorities? Are they coming?
I guess they're authorities? But they're not coming here. We have to go to them. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what
Yeah.
made her a god.
Yeah.
A what?
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool.
Why did it
Let's
enter
go.
me? What on earth? Hermes, explain yourself. Why did it enter me? And who killed her? Hey, Athena. Athena was always my favorite.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and run, but when an idol dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain. Don't touch anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back! Okay. Yeah. I'll just wait here and, not touch anything.
Hey, I can look, but not touch. But I can look. You're touching the desk. I need the cookies. Where are the cookies? I'm sure you can have a cookie, Grace. It's okay. Yeah, there you go. Have a cookie. Hey, none of that. Stop it. Come on. Why are they there? If not to be eaten. Oh lordy lord, what are these? Okay.
Our beloved sister,
Hey,
the last
Athena.
of the muses, has passed on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my, you have had quite the day, haven't you?
Calliope is really dead? I don't know what to say. Yeah, let's just talk
So
about
Calliope is really dead. Even if she's a
God?
yeah, a god.
Yes, we call it passing on, but yes, sadly it happens even to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of wisdom. This is Apollo, god
Hey.
of prophecy, dressed for the occasion as always. The wondrous Aphrodite,
Of course.
goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld.
Persephone.
Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
Wait, so what happened with the Zeus and the Poseidon and the Hades? Like, what are the brothers doing? Wait, gods are real?
But gods aren't real. They can't be. They're just...
Stories, myths, legends?
If you're real, you'd be all-powerful. You wouldn't be hiding or...
Don't pay much attention to those old tales about us, Grace. They weren't very true to begin with, and, well, truth be told, we've diminished since those days. That doesn't mean we're helpless, of course. Far from it. Yet, at the end of the day, we too are just people, trying to get by.
People. And you live here?
Right, and you live here. Not in some city in Europe or a...
On top of a mountain? Oh, I know. Once we roamed marble halls, and now, fashionably appointed apartments. We have Wi-Fi. We move with the times,
Anyway.
Grace. We have to, if we're going to remain hidden and survive. The mortals grow more and more clever with each passing century. Television! I do what I must.
You expect me to believe this?
You expect me to believe that gods, sorry, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and like it or not, it is happening.
Can I have a cookie now? Said I'm a god now?
Wait, you said, and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
American Idol.
We call it an eidolon, the part of Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer.
What?
I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
Okay, that's the charming part. Isn't fair? I really want to pick this option, but let's go with the charming option, but it isn't fair.
You want me to die? But that isn't fair.
I know, but consider it from our point of view. A dear sister, someone who traveled with us through the ages, gone.
But I didn't do it. Aren't you supposed to be the goddess of wisdom? Can't you see this isn't right?
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Shut up, Persephone. Go back to Underworld.
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
But this isn't justice.
Uh-oh. What's going on?
You cannot hide from this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation. Dear child, please listen.
I forgot this is a musical.
You have usurped a muse. No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot be changed.
But
She came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that
You must know
us.
I didn't do it.
Is it weird this isn't song?
Now
Yeah, a little.
that the muse is gone.
Now that she's gone,
I'm afraid you'll have to see.
So I was right, she's a muse, yeah.
The chorus is in accord. Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Hey, thanks, Apollo.
Did I hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if
She did
Calliope
too.
was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Persephone, shut up. Go
Apollo,
cry to
I thought we'd
Demetra.
agreed this was justice. What would you have us
Demeter.
do?
I mean, whatever her name is. Your mommy. No, fuck the trial. We need to find the truth.
There has to be some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Yeah, yeah.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes.
I think so.
Thanks,
Yes.
Aphrodite. Thanks, Apollo.
Fine.
And there we have it.
That was easy. Okay, how do I prove my innocence?
Wait, I'm gonna get some help with this, right? Some direction?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
Oh shit, okay.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
How do I find the killer?
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were gonna say that. How did I know you were gonna say that?
We're not going to
I
keep
knew
you,
she was
Grace.
gonna
You
say
have
that too.
much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules.
Ah,
Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities. They cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer. If they exist.
can't find.
that's
Can't
all?
leave the city.
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help
if they
yourself
left
to
the
a
city?
cookie.
I knew it. I wanted a cookie. God damn it. Thanks, Athena. I will take a cookie. Thank you very much. Should have taken a cookie. Grace's apartment, day 1. Time to head home. Okay, 1 second. Journal. What does this do? Keep seeing your fucking journal entries. Freddy. I only call her Farishta when I'm visiting her house. Her mom always makes these deep fried honey snacks. I love. What? Has been my best friend since. Oh, since probably forever. We used to make up rhymes while we skipped rope. It's been that long. We've come a long ways from those days. Edge of Elysium is her band, and inviting me in was her idea. I always I was keen on joining since I haven't seen Freddy much since I left school, but it's been kind of rough going. I can sing, sure, and when we get a gig it feels good being up there on the stage, but is this really my thing? I don't know. Oh, okay. I know Calliope was one of the muses. Is that the same as being a god? But that's really about it. I don't know where she lived, what she got up to, or who her enemies were. I have so many questions. I feel so bad. She was actually, she seemed like a cool character. For one, what was she doing when she found me at the gymnasium, right? Was she just passing by, or did she plan that? How did she know where I lived? I keep thinking about what Calliope said to me before she died. She seemed so sad. Did she know this was going to happen? Most of all, why did she pick me? Hermes is the idol who came to collect me at my apartment when Calliope died. I didn't know their name at the time, of course. Athena only mentioned who they were afterwards. I guess they're the god of doorways, maybe? Wonder if they can go anywhere with that power. Into bank vaults, on top of a mountain, across the world. Pretty wild to think about it. Could Hermes have been involved in Calliope's death? They seemed surprised, if not really broken up about it. Not that Hermes strikes me as someone who does much deep thinking. They seem more like a kid, although I guess looks can be deceiving. Why did they have to come when Calliope died? And they did it right away too. Kind of suspicious if you ask me. I thought Hermes was like god of like wealth, money, and I don't know, yeah, that's what I thought he was. I thought he was also, you know, with the freaking little booties going everywhere. Oh, I think he was a health as well. Isn't he's like what would you call it? Yeah, I don't know. A trade, like health, whatever. Aphrodite is the goddess of love, and I can't believe it. She has that sparkle when you look at her, like she's one of those old-timey movie stars, all glamour and presence. I bet if she walks into a room, everyone stops what they're doing to stare at her. Why she's part of the chorus, I have no idea. She seemed kind of quiet and sad, like she's busy writing some teary ballad in her head and not really listening to what's going on around her. If Aphrodite is behind Calliope's death, then she hides it super well. Maybe you just naturally learn how to be a great actress after 1,000 years or so. How would I know? I don't know much about this Apollo. He's the only guy on the chorus, but he didn't say much of anything until he kind of defended me, I guess. At least he disagreed with the "you need to die" verdict. I guess I owe him one. If I actually owed anyone for giving me an extra week before they killed me, not so sure about that. Athena introduced Apollo as the god of prophecy, but I'm not sure exactly what that means. Don't prophets wear long robes and speak in big booming voices? This one looks less like a god and more like a surfer who crashed on the beach after a party and still hasn't found all of his clothes. Could he have killed Calliope? I can't take anything for granted when it comes to these people. Oh my god, Athena. Athena is supposed to be the goddess of wisdom, but how does that work? Is it power of hers that she just knows things? She's supposed to be really powerful, but how exactly? Mostly, she just seemed like my mom. Like my mom. Or anyone's mom, yeah. Maybe that's what she is to the idols. The mom who looks after them and keeps them going. Isn't Hera meant to be like the mom and the home bringer? You know? She was all smiles and was even super sweet when she told me I had to die, like it would be no big deal. That makes her a scary mom, like the kind that demands to speak to a manager when things don't go her way, because things always go her way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's the cool mom. No, don't use that. Or maybe she would keep smiling while she smothers me with a pillow because she's thousands of years old and I'm basically nothing in comparison. And maybe she killed Calliope and that makes me an annoyance because that means her murder didn't quite take. But then, why give me the chance to prove myself? If she really wanted me dead, couldn't she have just said, nope, no vote, let's nip this in the bud? Athena really seems like the type who'd do that, right? Idols are so confusing. Last but not least, Persephone. What did Athena say about Persephone? She's the queen of the underworld? I had to look it up, but that's basically the idol version of hell. Does that mean it's a real place? Like you die and you go to the underworld? Or maybe that only happens to idols? Mind you, Athena didn't exactly say Persephone was the queen of the underworld, did she? She said once the queen of the underworld, so she isn't any longer. Oh, okay. And she's also the only idol that Athena didn't say was the god of something or other. I'm willing to bet there's a whole story about that. Oh, she's got a whole story about everything. Whatever it is, it's pretty clear this Persephone hates me. And not just because she thinks I'm a murderer, because don't they all think that? It feels personal. Those sharp eyes of hers wanted to gut me and hang me on a clothesline, so I'd better watch my back. Okay, time to head home. Go. Oh.
Grace?
Sup, bitch?
Grace!
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Calm down.
Wait, did something happen to you?
I cannot say. I became a god. I cannot say. Didn't find a body. Make up a story.
Yeah. Kidnapped by aliens.
Well, if you don't want to tell me, you don't have to.
Big, scary aliens.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? I was calling and calling. This wasn't some hookup, was it? Because, you know, you can say it's none of your business, Freddy.
Who the fuck are you? It was not a hookup.
It was definitely not a hookup. I'm allowed to say that much, I think.
Allowed to say? Like you're a secret spy? Have you been a secret spy this whole time? Because if you have, that's pretty cool.
Not the whole time, but I am now, apparently.
Hi there.
You can see him?
Grace? Why does he have horns?
Oh, you can see him! A good question.
Honestly, your guess is as good as mine.
To answer your question, my dear,
Pan.
you see the horns because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps 2. You do look lost, don't you?
A little. Holy shit. Pan. Wait, yeah. Can we talk in front of Freddy?
So we can just talk about this. In front of Freddy.
Haven't you? Darling. And here I drop my glamour and everything.
It's just, I was told we're not supposed to. Talk about it. That is.
Talk about what?
Don't give me that look.
Grace, tell me.
The prohibition
Not
is against
allowed.
revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Well, she's a
Why do
mortal,
I have the
and
feeling
she's
that I'm
in the
gonna regret
world
not
of
leaving
mortals.
with Brian and Kaz.
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
We've spoke
That's
for
it?
3 hours
Huh?
and 20 minutes.
I guess. Do you believe in this, Grace?
Well, 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think. I had proof.
Sure, but I had proof. I traveled through a magical door.
Which sounds extra cool.
I was a little distracted.
Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Yeah, you're taking this well.
You are taking this way better than I did.
Yes, well, nobody's threatening me.
That is a good point.
You
Wow,
need help,
okay.
so I
see.
help. Even if it means tracking down god killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Anyway, why are
Speaking
you
of killers.
here?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
Aren't you like a shepherd or some shit? I don't know what you really are god of, I think. What's in it for you?
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
No, you're not.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief.
Is he?
Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
Lust and mischief. I thought he was like god of like he's like a animals or like flock and I don't know, shepherd. Yeah, maybe it's the horns. How'd you know about me?
Seems rather convenient, you showing up with advice. How did you even know I existed?
A little bird told me, if you must know. Very useful, those little birds.
He's not gonna tell you, Grace.
There's not much to tell. Among the idols, news travels swiftly. We are a tiny village of godly busybodies. I heard of your arrival, and I know how obtuse the chorus can be. So here I am. You're welcome.
How do I know you're not a killer?
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor, poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
What's in it for you?
I still don't trust you. Nobody does anything for free.
Now. Who said I was doing anything for free?
Oh, for fuck's
Here
sake.
we go.
I have not, however, asked for anything. As of yet.
What is it you want? Tell me your advice.
Okay, I'll bite. What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Maybe that's why Calypso chose me. Right? Because I'm like musician, muse. She matched my energy. She's like, yo, her. I don't know. My province.
What do you mean, my province?
Each of us has, how shall I say, our talents. Yours is music, as befits a muse.
You're like the original rock star, Grace. Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to
Calliope.
expedite the process
I literally
of
butchered her
understanding.
bloody name. Just like
Now
Calypso.
Close your eyes.
Calliope.
You
my
hear
bad.
that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Dun dun dun.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait. No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Oh.
Why not? Time's a wasting.
I'm so confused.
Freddy, he's got me shaking. I don't know what I'm meant to do. Something in me's awakened. But this goat guy thinks I'm some great ingenue. I'm doing it now, huh? I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
Song. Morning fades and the day wastes away. Grace, you can't wait. Grace, don't delay.
Okay.
I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Time to play.
Okay.
Grace, I have a bad feeling that grin is a giveaway. That much is clear. What is this creep concealing?
Let's hear
How
him
does
out.
he know you and why
okay.
is he
Yeah.
here? Freddy, this map is uncharted. Let's hear him out. I know how you feel. Me, I'm just getting started. I wish you could feel this. It's kind of unreal.
Uh-oh. Yeah.
Grace, have you gone delirious? Stranger danger could not be more serious. You've been hurt before by
I don't have any choice.
men. I won't let you get hurt again.
Morning's gone and the day wastes away.
Grace, this is our place. Is he gonna stay? Freddy, I don't think I have any choice.
I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace.
But can you show me the way?
Yes.
Time to play. So, what do I do?
Whatever you wish, the power is yours.
Yeah,
It's
sing
okay,
together.
Freddy. I think I got this.
I never knew I had that in me.
Who's making this happen? This isn't a game.
You don't understand.
This has all gotten out of hand.
Nothing for Grace will ever be the same.
Okay, I don't know. Pan's right, maybe?
Fades and we
hard. I don't know what to choose.
May have been true.
I won't let him take you.
Now you're an idol, and you're where you belong. Grace the song, and it's undeniable the difference in you.
That doesn't mean I know what to do. Morning fades, then we all pull the shades. But I'm afraid, and I think you are too. Freddie, nobody knows me like you. If you leave now, I'll follow you somehow.
This Freddy's a friend you can use, but it isn't playtime. Now you're a muse. Time to choose.
Sorry to break it to you, Pan, but I'm not abandoning my best friend.
That's your choice. Humdrum mortality.
How about trusting in those who love her instead of those who want to use her?
Oh my.
Yeah, at the end of the
Such
day.
drama. No matter how you employ it, Grace, this is the power of a muse. Drawing out that which lies within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your investigation.
Yes. I don't think trusting him completely, I guess, is gonna go right. I don't know. This is perfect.
I'll make them sing a song of confession.
Exactly so.
But only if they did it, right? I draw out the truth, not make them lie or do something they wouldn't.
Oh, you will be a natural at this, I can tell.
Oh no.
A muse does
Okay.
not command. She evokes. She elicits. She inspires.
Look, Creepo, Grace already told you to take a hike.
So she did. Allow me to get to the point then. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Oh. Thank you.
Her address? Thank you, that's perfect. Thank you.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Fine.
That's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, then I'll need her help.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If, not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Thanks, I guess. Yeah. I was going with Pan, and then at the end, I kind of just like switched. I just felt like I couldn't trust him completely. I don't know. Oh, there's more to it. I just can't be bothered reading. I'm back the morning after going through the ringer, having just discovered I'm some kind of ancient muse, and guess who shows up at my apartment uninvited, poking around the kitchen like he's considering an investment? The idol's name is Pan, and I don't know what he still is. He's a bit too smooth, seems to know a bit too much that he isn't saying, and just happened to know where to point me. which he offered for a price, of course. This one's shady, folks. I can just guess what kind of favor he's going to want. Oh yes. It appears Calliope was staying at an apartment, one that belongs to Persephone of all people. And it's actually not too far from mine. Could that be where Calliope was attacked? Am I crazy for agreeing to go check it out by myself? Freddy was at the apartment when Pan arrived, so I had to tell her everything. Part of me feels bad for getting her involved, but I have to admit none of this felt quite real until I did. If anyone can figure this out, she can. Greek mythology has been her thing since 7th grade. Hey, welcome to the team. So it's been my thing too. And I'm glad she was there to back me up during the song with Pan. When we put our heads together, we can handle anything. Okay, let's go.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Looks good. What the hell? Wow.
This is Calliope's apartment?
What a fucking art.
I don't know what I was expecting, but not this.
Man, ARPs are so beautiful.
Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Do you call it an ARP or a harp?
I better have a look around.
Let's go. Look at a harp. Harp.
A giant harp. Of course there's a giant harp.
Harp. Okay, got it. Of course, yeah, of course.
Right. These aren't... Do I inherit these as the new muse? Is that even okay to ask?
Why you want them?
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
You buy them.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here?
What do you mean instrument? You mean
so many instruments in
piano?
here. Did she play all of them?
Well, I mean, she was the muse. She was the music god.
Did she paint that? Looks like it belongs in a museum.
Warhol painting? Oh my, okay.
Andy Warhol, yeah, that makes sense. I wonder how many celebrities she knew.
Elvis.
I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Oh, you never know. Jailhouse Rock. Let's go.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
I want to be...
Oh man, keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name.
Oh.
See, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving. For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Okay, I'm investigating. Man, I wish I picked smart, witty. Because that's what I would go for. I need your help. God damn it, compassion.
I'm looking for help. To save my life, remember?
Yes, I should apologize for that. Our ways must seem strange to you.
You don't need to apologize. You're the only one who really helped me.
It wasn't right, what they were doing.
It still isn't. I still need help.
I can't help you, Grace. I wish I could. You deserve better.
Why can't you help me?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
You've already met Pan? How odd. It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
That makes no sense. Can you tell me about Calliope?
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Okay, weirdly emotional. Why is this room such a mess?
This room is a mess. Did you do this?
Yeah, why didn't you
This?
clean up, huh?
It was like this when I got here.
And you didn't think that was in the least bit strange?
Did someone
I
search
didn't
your
think
room?
much of it. I came here to be reminded of Calliope, not to search through her things. That and it's cleaner than my place.
It could be a clue here.
So you didn't mess up the room, but someone must have. There could be a clue.
No, nothing that I've seen. All this mess, as you put it, is likely the result of her projects.
Her projects?
When Calliope got an idea in her head, she would obsess over it, sometimes for months, even years. I don't know what she was involved with lately, but this... for her, this is nothing.
Okay.
So let me get this straight. You'll speak up for me, but you won't lift a finger to help.
You don't want me to do more.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't make any sense. If you didn't want to help, that'd be one thing. But insisting I don't want you to? Why not?
Whoa. What?
I can't do this.
I can see this is hard for you, I really can. But I don't understand.
You don't know what you're asking.
Do I have to beg? For whatever reason you helped me before. My life is still on the line.
Whoa.
I haven't sung in centuries.
Oh.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Oh, let's go. Come on, Apollo.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do?
Yeah.
What didn't I do?
I gathered that already. They were close.
What was she to you?
said there's other paths. Don't walk the same, never the same. I have roads I like, smooth, paved in stone. She got tired of our divide. We weren't the same, never the same.
You held fast. What's that about?
Stubborn me, thought I'd wait her out. Usually, she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change, but she never came.
Years, thousands of years. You walked, kept your eyes down. Look around. You need to change. If you walk the same, you'll be to blame.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Then let's see.
So it's yes, you'll do this.
Yes.
Hey.
It's time to move.
She'd approve.
She is gone. It's time for change. Never the same. That hidden voice, it will always play. On a loop, it'll always say, what did I do? What didn't I do? It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something new.
He has a nice
Very
voice.
well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
Sounds like it'd be useful.
Why? How is knowing the future a bad thing?
Do you want to know when you're going to die?
If knowing allows me to avoid it, sure.
To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Interesting, yeah. Yeah, fate. What's the point of choosing like different what was it, the traits in the song? What is the purpose of that? That doesn't sound helpful.
You're right, that sounds like it wouldn't be much of a help. Even to you.
Oh, I've dared prophesy too many times. To know what comes and then be unable to do anything about it.
Yeah, I get it.
Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
Yeah, fair. Can you help another way?
Okay, is there anything you can do that isn't prophecy related?
Not directly, but yes, possibly. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
Are we not searching the apartment? Baller? What's this? Okay.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess.
I mean, you did say it was messy.
I don't get many visitors.
No, let's just be nice. It's fine. He's already embarrassed.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or 2.
You're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
You're
yes.
right. I am being kind.
Do you know what an oracle is?
Yes. I wish I picked smart. A fortune teller.
Someone who tells the future?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
Right there.
What?
I brought someone to see you.
What the fuck?
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Oh, yeah.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Oracle.
Huh. Well, she's got better manners than the last lady you brought here. But at least that one had a casserole. Do you have a casserole?
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Attitude.
Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
Sis. Okay. You keep calling him Paul, yeah.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
You live here?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do.
She?
Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
Oh, that's a she?
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
I thought it was a
the
kid.
Highest of praise.
But
he'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
How good do you know him?
Tell me, is Apollo always so...
incredibly emo? Like a sack stuffed with sad?
I am standing right here.
Don't get me wrong. It grows on you after a while.
Grace, surely this is not what you came for.
Ooh, this is fun.
Oh, I don't know. It's cute watching you get all flustered.
Well, it's hardly productive, is it?
See, there you go again.
Ugh. Get a room. A different room.
Okay, all right.
So you're an oracle who uses the internet, huh?
Like I said, it's my handle, and yeah, It's a sweet setup, huh? Some of it's even legit.
The parts I purchased for her, presumably.
Bargain for, fair and square. And I keep telling you to get me an Ethernet cable.
I don't know what that is.
It's the 21st century, Paul. And your 21st century Oracle needs her some download speed, okay?
Okay.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use a computer.
Hey now, hey now.
Here, hold up, I'll show you.
No need to be rude.
There.
Child.
The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
I knew
I
it.
knew it! All that rage back at the course had to be an act. She's involved in this somehow.
I realized Persephone was angry, but I didn't know she and Calliope were friends. How strange. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Don't really want to see her. Didn't like the first time. I don't think I'll like the second. Will there be trouble?
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
I'll bring a casserole. What is that? Underworld. Let's go. Persephone at her nightclub. So what? She has a nightclub and a company? Weird. Right? Come on. Oh my god, there's so much. I really don't want to read. I really don't. Sorry, I just don't feel like reading. I'm sure it's nothing like major that we learned that is worth reading again. I'm going through again.
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how. Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves, even if they don't look human.
Hey, my buddy. Not your kind of place?
Do you come here often?
Oh, no. Persephone and I aren't friends.
Is she friends with anyone?
Not many, no. Except Calliope, apparently. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Zilch, nada, nothing. Don't know. Be persuasive.
I'll figure something out. I can be persuasive when I want to be.
I'm aware. I'm just not sure even you could sweet-talk Persephone.
Is that a challenge?
It's the truth.
No one said about talking.
If Persephone really was friends with Calliope, talking to you might be the last thing she wants. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crowd if you need anything. Otherwise, be careful, Grace.
Righto. Let's go talk to... Oh, talk to Hermes, yeah. What's been happening?
Whoa, you're here.
I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
What is with your voice? I'm just saying.
You're not much like the other idols, are you?
No? I haven't been an idol very long. Maybe like a year? I've lost track. So I'm not the one to ask about the idol stuff. It's all cool, but mostly I do whatever Athena asks. Athena says one day I'll sit on the chorus. That'll be sick. Can you imagine me in charge?
No, not really.
I really can't.
Wow, you sounded just like Apollo there. Yeah, I thought I saw him here. Dude needs a chill pill. Or a happy pill. Or both.
Right.
You've only been an idol for a year? How did that happen?
Probably same way it did with you.
Oh, the old Hermes died in your arms and then they accused you of his murder?
No. Well, yes. I mean, no, not like that. But yeah. I was there when he died. We were friends, and I was having trouble at home, and he helped me out. I miss him.
So I will become Calliope. Well, yeah, what?
Why do you call yourself Hermes? I mean, I don't call myself Calliope.
You might eventually.
I doubt it.
Most idols do. Not everyone, though, so I don't know, maybe not you.
Okay, that didn't answer anything.
When Calliope died, you were right there, within moments. How did you know?
I told you. I got word, so I came.
But how did you get word?
Look, when an idol dies, I have to be there. So I just know. It's a Hermes thing.
I think I get it, yeah.
To take the body, clean up the blood, that sort of thing?
Oh, that too, yeah. But that's on Athena's orders.
To keep the idol's secret?
Sure. Can you imagine the questions? I don't know how we hide so well as it is.
I don't know either.
This is probably a stupid question, but do you know who might have killed Calliope?
Ugh, why would I know anything about that?
When you came to the apartment, it seemed like you knew her.
Oh no, I only met her once. She didn't live with the rest of the idols or hang out with us very much. She seemed nice though. Angry, maybe. But I don't know who'd want to hurt her.
Yeah, what? Angry?
How was she angry?
Pissed off. But more because she cared about everyone too much not to be. I don't know, that's what I thought anyhow. I'm probably wrong.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious.
Hey, yeah.
Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Yeah, what?
Is Persephone really that bad? Why do the idols put up with her?
We're like family, and Persephone is that really mean aunt that nobody wants to invite. Don't tell her I said that. She keeps a list. It's a thing.
Okay, forget I asked.
Whew! Man, just the thought of talking to Persephone gives me goosebumps. Blech.
Okay, bye.
I'll see you around.
If you die, then for sure. But, don't die.
Try not to. Alright, Pan. Pan the man. Mr. Lust himself.
As I live and breathe, if it isn't our dear muse.
Hi, Pan.
Holla.
Tell me, have you decided to leave your troubles behind and join us in the land of shadows and revelry?
I should thank you for the address. It's what led me here.
No need to thank me. You'll owe me. Remember, How you managed
How
to
could I
stir
forget?
the sun god from his oh so tiresome gloom, I cannot imagine. Nicely done.
Did you know Apollo would be at that apartment?
However would I know something like that?
See, you play innocent, but I just don't believe you.
Flatterer.
I'm guessing it's a total coincidence that I'm running into you here.
It must be. The alternative would be that I knew a great many things ahead of time.
Well, did you?
Do I look like an oracle? I am here to listen to thrilling music and meet delicious people.
Of course.
My tastes are simple.
Uh-huh.
Speaking of simple tastes, my glass is empty again. The service here is appalling.
When I see Persephone, I'll be sure to tell her.
I assume you're a regular at this club?
And why would you assume that, dear Grace?
The horns, you. Do you know Persephone well?
There is no knowing Persephone well. She won't have it. Not anymore.
Not anymore?
Long ago, we were all very different. Over the span of ages, however, even mountains erode.
Elaborate.
The things you say, the things you don't say. You don't make yourself seem trustworthy, you know that?
Trust is for the weak and the penniless.
Still not helping.
Why, Grace, are you assuming that I, Pan, am some sort of scoundrel?
What's your middle name? Nah, I'm not flirting with him.
It's more that I'm stating it outright.
Rejected twice in a row. How will I
Sorry,
ever
buddy.
recover from such insult, I ask
I
you?
don't fuck with goats.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what to tell you, Grace. Even an idol needs to get by.
Or ram.
You must know why I'm here, right?
Let me guess. You seek our sweet-natured proprietress.
Can you help me find her?
Earlier I wasn't good enough, but now, I see how it is. By all means, I'd love to tell Persephone that the source of her rage has intruded on her domain.
Yeah.
What if I asked you really nicely and batted my eyelashes, like so?
Oh no, not my one true weakness.
I could also flatter you, tell you how shiny your horns are.
All right. Never let it be said that flattery gets one nowhere.
Appear to his vanity.
Let me know when you're ready and I'll take you to Persephone.
Very nice. Thank you very much, Ben.
I really appreciate it.
Do keep that in mind after you've spoken to her.
He's fun. I actually like him. Interesting character. Eros. Or Eros. Whatever you want to call him. What up, dude?
Oh. Hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Yeah, Eros. The god of sex. He's god of desire. So it's like, I didn't think Pan was lust, but I guess it's different. Like sex and desire and lust may be different. I don't know. That's why I thought Eros was like god of desire and sex. And how do you know Aphrodite? Well, if Aphrodite is the goddess of love, I'm pretty sure she is his mother.
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's
Yeah.
my mother. You know how it is.
Yeah.
How would I know?
She's his mom.
New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. Like, you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries. It may as well be true.
Yeah, Aphrodite is his mom. Hey, I'm getting my mythology right.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right. A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
Okay.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really.
Yeah, desire.
Sensuality. Attraction. Why?
I know my shit,
We're expecting
guys.
a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow.
I don't know my shit,
wasn't-
guys.
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
Pan.
I'm
Idiot.
sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happened?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
Yeah, of course he's here. You enjoy that.
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing.
True.
It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
That's sad. That's actually a very interesting point. Very sad.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
Whoa, what?
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Fair enough. That's okay.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
Alright, Apollo, what you doing? Chilling.
I thought this would be easier, but it's as if Persephone left instructions to thwart me. Every staff member I approach screams and runs off. I hope your search has been more successful.
It might help if I knew more about Persephone.
It couldn't hurt. What would you like to know, exactly?
Why is she such a bitch? Like, I get it. The whole Hades thing, but come on.
What's Persephone's story? Her name rings a bell, but I don't...
No doubt you've heard the tale of how Hades, lord of the underworld, kidnapped a young sweet goddess and made her his wife.
Mm-hmm.
That sweet young goddess was Persephone.
Her mother, Demeter, was so enraged she blanketed the world in ice, rendering it barren and infertile.
See,
Zeus
I
was
thought it
forced
was
to act.
Demeter.
He decreed that Persephone would be shared between Demeter and Hades, and thus the matter was resolved. Well, you asked. That's her story, as the mortals tell it.
Demeter. I thought it was Demeter. I guess it's pronounced a bit different in Russia. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird, fucked up, tragic story, really.
I thought she was just mad at me, but everyone seems afraid of Persephone.
Noticed that, did you? Persephone's angry with everyone and has been for a very long time. She has her reasons. I can't say she doesn't, but she does not let go of a grudge. 1,000 years could pass, and Persephone will remember what you did like it was yesterday.
What is she, a god of grudge?
You don't come here often, I'm guessing?
Never. I'm sure Persephone only sent the membership as a formality. I doubt she thought I'd ever use it.
Don't you ever have fun? No drinking or dancing in Apollo land?
Once. When I had the muses to keep me company.
Do I want to go down that path? Absolutely.
I'm a muse now. I can keep you company.
Nothing would make me happier. But you do have a predicament to solve first.
So tell me, how much of Persephone's legend is true?
Well, let's see. Hades did kidnap Persephone. That certainly did happen. The idols almost went to war over it until Zeus intervened and ordered Hades and Persephone to wed. That quieted things. At least until Persephone killed Hades.
What? Hades is dead?
Whoa.
As I understand it, Hades was not kind to her.
Yeah, no, he wasn't, but...
I'd like to say we handled it well. That Zeus and the idols were mindful of what Persephone had been through, but that would be a lie. Persephone was punished for the murder. The underworld taken from her.
Okay.
And we all stood by and let it happen. She has never forgiven us. And honestly, I can't blame her.
So where's Zeus as well in all of this?
Have the idols changed much, you think, since those days?
Well, you know the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same.
Wait, Persephone killed another idol.
Oh, long time ago, yeah.
What about all of Athena's rules? Wouldn't Persephone have been, I don't know...
Executed? The murder of Hades is probably why we now have that rule.
Oh, yeah.
Back then, we heard Persephone had usurped Hades' throne, but we couldn't believe it. It just wasn't done. Now, of course, I look back and think we should have seen it coming. Oh, the benefit of hindsight.
Why didn't you see it coming? You're the god of prophecy.
When I look, I learned long ago not to.
So what happened to Persephone after...
The murder? She survived, like the rest of us. She got older, and when we came to the New World, I think she would have left us if it was allowed. It isn't, so instead she did as she pleased. She started a cult, became a crime boss.
Oh, what?
It was after her last transition, but honestly, I have no insight into anything Persephone does these days.
Bro, sounds like a handful.
I found someone who will bring me to Persephone.
Like a
Finally.
teenager.
I'll be right behind you.
You're coming with me? But I thought...
She seems even angrier with you than she is with me. I might be able to mediate.
Okay, yeah, I'll take that.
We'll see, I guess.
That was easy. Hello, chica.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
I'm here to break into a song, bitch. I have questions.
This isn't a challenge, Persephone. I have questions.
I'm investigating.
Questions for me? Good. Because I have questions for you. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident?
Into me,
Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Gotcha, bitch. Where you gone? I'm not done talking. Oh. I guess we're done talking.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
Oh shit, here we go.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Hope everyone's having a great night. I guess I'm this evening's sacrifice. But I'll see what I can do. You deserve a good show. Big hand for your usual MC. She's planned a brutal takedown just for me.
You gotta win her.
Hopefully I'll last a couple rounds.
Gotta win the crowd.
You deserve a good show. I won't let you down.
My, we caught a butterfly, such a delicate thing. What a find. I hope she doesn't mind when we pull off her wings. Maybe you don't know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I am.
Well, I don't know anyone, I'm new. You, what's your name? What do you do? That's the thing with the front row. You're part of the show.
How keen a stand-up routine, knee-deep in a grave. Works the crowd, wrapped in a shroud, a corpse in a cave.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know who I am. Maybe you don't know who I
Can't say I don't know who you are. Some sort of golden age type star. You've never really been on my radar. Before my time, a discontinued line.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Oh yeah.
Out of interest, is anyone here dead? No one? Yeah, that's probably what I would have said. Hey, let's prove that we're alive. Let me hear you, people on my right. Here we go.
This is so odd.
On the left now! Come on! How long since you heard something new? Or is that piece of you dead and buried in this cemetery? You ate a bad seed that's not on me. Rotten too long, blossomed all wrong.
We change shape in time, you'll see. We all rot away into who we will be. Your youth wasn't stolen like it was from me.
Let me help you.
Don't touch me.
Okay.
I don't need help from any of you. I was alone when you know who kidnapped and crushed all my dreams till a muse. I just want Calliope back.
Your Majesty, do you understand who I am? Who I
No. No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
So you must know better than anyone what she's been up to.
Not exactly. Calliope and I haven't spoken for at least 2 years. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
So what now? Do you still think I'm guilty?
The jury's still out on whether Calliope chose you, but do I think you killed her? No.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Who would benefit from it?
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how we might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Strange.
Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Oh, we
Some
know
would say
that.
our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What?
What? Yeah,
what am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
She didn't
Not that
seem
you or I know of,
interesting.
apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus.
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
Yeah, nah, not Athena. Not biased or anything.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
He definitely knows something. Little weasel.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this is
the
a
one and only god I killed deserved it.
Anyway, we should go.
Sorry I brought it up. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the Muses meant to me?
Please, both of you. None of this will help Calliope. I know you both miss her. I know you cared about her, but she's not completely gone. A piece of her is in me. She came to me for help, and I don't want to die any more than she did.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed to.
Calliope, blinded by fire, what match did you strike that consumed you?
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this.
There is something missing we're blinded to.
Yes, there's more to seek.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's too
too
late.
You know how far I bent before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the sun.
Apollo, for my sake, illusions, they distract and blind you. You can't see yourselves.
He doesn't know what's important.
And you do?
Well, yeah,
Follow
let's
him
go.
or stay.
Well, I don't know. I'll follow Apollo. He doesn't yell at me.
That was not my finest moment. Persephone will never let this go.
You kind of went dark and stormy back there. It was impressive.
I honestly thought I had left that behind me.
Left what? Signs of life? The world won't wither if you raise your voice, Apollo.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. I just wish old habits didn't return so easily around her.
Family thing, huh?
That's why I've tried to avoid my fellow idols for so long. I don't like who I am when I'm with them.
In my experience, avoiding the problem never fixes it.
Oh, what do you do?
Oh, I avoid my problems. And it doesn't fix them. Duh.
God damn it.
At least coming here was useful. You have a better idea of where to start looking, right?
Crazy fucking. Can't with it. She's funny.
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
I respect Athena. She has dragged us into the modern age, sometimes kicking and screaming. She's why we're alive. But if I said that her need to keep us safe didn't drive her to extremes, I'd be lying. You represent a risk, Grace. To her, that is more important than any notion of compassion or justice.
I'm not that much of a risk, am I? I won't explode. What's the worst that could happen?
The worst is that we could be admitting either a murderer or a usurper into our ranks.
How awful.
She's protecting an idea as much as a physical reality. It's true. To her, there is no difference.
I thought you'd decide that getting me into the underworld was enough.
What? Bring you to Persephone and then shrug? Not my problem now?
What I meant to say is... thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Sorry, I'm not used to asking people for help.
It's all right. I certainly know that tune.
Where do we look then?
I need to give it some thought. This won't be easy. If another idol is behind this, they know as well. They had a plan.
So you don't know where to look next?
I need time to sort it out. Just be patient, Grace.
Is there anything I can do in the meantime? Someplace I can look?
Don't you want to relax? You haven't rested since this began.
Relax? Who can relax? I've been sentenced to
I'm gonna
death,
die.
Apollo.
Fair point. Even so, go home, Grace. The next time you see me, I'll have a better notion of what to do.
Fine. But I'm holding you to that.
Well, that was Act 1. Wait. I'm gonna end it here. That was a long act. Holy crap. But so far it's very interesting. Songs are okay. The voices are definitely pretty good. Too bad we can't hear more from what's her name? the muse, because she had a really good voice. This is interesting. It's very, very heavy story driven, so I don't know if people like these type of games, but I do, like, you know. So yeah, it's good. I like it. And yeah, I'll keep playing. I'll finish this. Wasn't sure what I was getting into. Honestly, this was just like a what? A what? It was in the moment. I didn't even plan. I didn't even know about this game. I just bought it because I was like, oh, okay, yeah, all right, this looks interesting. Started playing it, and I was like, you know what? I'm actually gonna sit down and play this and record it. Yeah, it's good. It's great.